I want to do a short video on the correct way to format journals and essays. The journals and the essays are more formal than the other work that you do here. So some people already have Word. Some people can use Google Docs and then save it and upload it to in Word. But let me show you this also. From your own email, do you see these 9 dots? If you click on this, come on, you'll get to Word. You click on that, and then you're going to do blank document. Okay, but no, I'm going to get rid of it because I've already have something. So what I did is I typed, so this is what it looks like. It's your name, it's the professor's name, the course name, the date. Please note, no S at the end of communication, and the date is written the day, the month, the year. The month is spelled out. There are no commas. Then you have the title, and then you type. And I have a works cited page, which I will have to talk about in a minute. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Command A, which selects all of it. Then I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to paragraph, okay? And we want to do line spacing because in MLA, line spacing it's double spaced. And then we're going to just double check line spacing, add space before, after, remove space after. Let's see what we have here. Oops, I did not want to do that. All right, Control Z. There we go. You don't want to have any extra spaces. What you'll notice is in MLA, there's never, like, you never do this. Okay, nope, that's bad. Okay, so it should all be double spaced. So what I've done here is when you are quoting from the text, which I expect you to do, this textbook uses a lot of the work of other people. And it is not accurate for you to actually put in parentheses. I'm just going to open at random and say Knapp et al. 2013, because you didn't read the work by Knapp. You read the work from this textbook. So you want to say something like this. The text cites Samovar, or in this case, the text cites Knapp when he and his colleagues say, and then you go into the quote, the language, values, beliefs, traditions, and customs people share and learn. There is in the text, there is a period here, but in MLA format, the period goes after the parentheses. Okay, so the author, there are 3 authors, and in MLA, when there's 3 or more, you use the first author, which is Adler, and then you put et al., which is Latin for and the others. There's a period after al because it's an abbreviation. Then you put the page number. There's no comma, there's no page, there's no P. Okay. All right. Since you have cited the text, what you need to do, oops, I forgot. Paragraph, what's special indent? First line. Special intent, first line. Okay. You want to do it that way because remember, there's not going to be any extra space between paragraphs. All right. You must have a works cited page, and it should look like this: Adler, comma Ronald B, comma et al. Period. The name of the work, the edition, who published it, and the date of publication. All right. So when you type this, let me do this. Let's do. I want to. Okay, when you type it, it's going to look like this. But in MLA format, this is the works cited page is always done as a hanging indent. So you're going to go to special indent, and then you're going to go down to hanging. All right. Let's say you had 2 sources, and the second source was by Knapp, and so then you would do this, and you would do. Oops, it helps if you spell it right. Knapp et al. I don't know what his first name is. I should know. I'm going to say it's Gary. It's not really Gary. Et al. Period. Let's make up something. Little Red Riding Hood and the ideas of culture. Oh, I can never spell culture. It's. Oh, I would have to capitalize those. Okay, but this is the title of the book, so we're going to put it in italics. Got a period. And who's going to publish this? Mac You don't want that you don't want that in italics. We're going to say, well, let's do, it's another Oxford. Why not? We'll stick with Oxford. University. University. Press. Oh, this isn't going to work. I'm going to have to make the title longer. And this just came out. Okay. Little Red Riding Hood and the ideas of culture. Oh, yeah, I got to capitalize these. Through the ages. Perfect. Okay. So what happens here is once you have it set up the right way, it's going to hanging indent all of them. Okay, you also need to have a header. So what you have to do is you're going to go to Insert, all the way over here, Header and Footer. They give you 3 options here. You want to be on the right. You put your last name, Smith, put a space, then you want a page number, and it's going to be, that's where you want it. Okay. You don't see it, but if you do it correctly, then it will put your last name and the page number on every single page. All right, is there anything else I need to tell you? What else did I notice? That should be, okay, so just to reiterate, make sure that the things that I keep saying over and over again, you have to have a works cited page. You need to format the works cited page correctly. You need to make sure that the entire paper from start to finish is double spaced, no extra spaces. Please make sure you spell my name right. Make sure you do the date right. Make sure that the journal is, the title is centered. And let's see, when you go to save it, we're going to do save as. So this is Smith. Oh, we're going to rename this file. Okay, what are we going to call it? The file is Smith Journal Chapter 3. And okay, saved just now. And this is important because, let me minimize all of this stuff. Let me get out of here. I wanted to show you something. So what I do is I go in and I download all of the work that students do. And so this is what happened. And I'm looking at this. So I've got chapter 1 journal, journal cha 1, journal number 1, interpersonal comm, journal number 1, journal 1, intercom, journal chap 1, journal chapt 1, journal chapter 1. Whose work am I looking at? I don't know until I open it, which is fine because I'm going to open it. But part of your job as a student is to make sure that you're making my life as the person who is reading your work as easy as possible. So just make sure when you save it, have your last name in the document title. I think that's it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me.